Willie D Live.
Oh man,
Bruh, my granddaddy, like, that's what helped me get my opportunity with In Living Color. And they were doing a Living Color reboot in 2011. I made it through all the castings, all the way down to the final part. Made the show 3 different times. Did a showcase. That's how I first met Marlon Wayans. That's how I met Keenan Ivory Wayans. That's how I first was seen by Jamie Foxx. My uncle Guy Black, he worked for a big head in radio. This is where I learned these things from. Traumatically trained. My dad's good friend was on a radio station in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Shout out to everybody that's there at Power 94 WJTT, Keith Landecker, Miss Magic. Shout out to y'all. But Guy Black had a morning show. He would do prank calls. He would do voices. And he would come over to our house on the weekends and just answer our phone as different people. And I enjoyed seeing how he lit places up. Well, he ends up getting a job working for Jamie Foxx and the Foxhole, producing his stuff.
That's where you did that Skits and Bits.
There you go. So Skits and Bits was really just me doing, you know what I'm saying, what I would do on a regular basis, clowning. I was doing my prank calls on YouTube. I sent it to him. He sends it to Fox. Fox is like, oh, yo, bro, it's dope. And then I got the call from doing my skits on my page to come audition for A Living Color. Now, I did a character, Peaches, which went viral. 12 million views online. 500, almost now 700 parodies of this video. And it changed and formatted what social media content looked like. I was a part of Google's Black Content Creators Corps. And this opened me up for a lot of opportunities. I wouldn't have been able to even do the video without Lena Waithe. Lena Waithe, phenomenal talent. Started out working at Disney, writing, doing stuff. We met at a alumni brunch, and she was like, Billy, I got some ideas for stuff you need to do with your page on your YouTube. I'm going to send them to you. She sent me the ideas. We talked about them. I created Peaches based off of baby mamas, sisters, and women that I knew. And she sent it out to people in the industry, and the shit fucking went viral. They saw this, the casting director for In Living Color. At the time, Amber Bickham became one of my, good friends. Fox ended up coming to my showcase. Keenan came to my showcase. Marlon was at my showcase. And I was just destructive. The bit that tore the room up wasn't just Peaches, it was my granddaddy.
Now break that character down, Peaches, because I'm not familiar with that character.
I mean, Peaches represents what I had experienced with dealing with women to a degree, and it was parodied. It was parodied off of the traumatic experience that I was.
Is Peaches a dude or a chick?
Peaches is a girl.
So you was in drag?
Bro,
you was dressed in drag?
Dressed on it. I was one of them niggas that wore the dress. I put it on. Niggas talking about, you sold your soul. No, nigga. I bought it back. If everybody said I sold it, I got it back. But it wasn't for that I did that. It was for, me doing this character was something that it hit women a different way. It was funny though, because it was at a space where I had to make a pivotal decision. I did not want to be just known as a person that did this female character. The character was getting so big because women were tying into it. Women share your content more than anybody else. Women put your name out there more. 80% to 85% is all women in comedy shows and concerts. They're the spenders, or they predicate who and what the money is spent on. And, at that time, niggas was, oh man, you destroying the black community, nigga, doing this character was the work. But, my grandfather and this showcase, I leaned into my grandfather and listened to Peaches, and I got through the showcase.
Which your grandfather had approved of that character?
Let me tell you something. My grandfather didn't approve of none of the comedy shit. He told me to change my name.
What do you want you to change your name?
Hey man, call yourself something else. Don't ruin my damn name. Hey man, take all that off, man. Put Bobo the Fool or one of them things up there, man.
Your grandfather's deceased.
Grandfather's deceased.
Man, I wish I would have met that dude. That sound like a dude.
Calvin Sorrells.
That sound like a dude I could kick it with forever.
Listen, he taught me about the blues, and it's so much that I didn't get a chance to speak to him about. Now, he and my dad both were remarried, and they died with their second wives. But he went through what I experienced. I just didn't know that. I didn't realize it. looking back at it, it was like, damn. As much as I wanted to talk to my dad, but my daddy didn't have nobody but my mama he had kids with. My daddy didn't have to be separated from us. My daddy didn't go. My grandfather knew, like, looking at his life, the girls went with my grandmother. My grandmother was a dean of women at Bethune-Cookman College, Rosalind Page. Like, my family is all educators. My grandfather's second wife, principal. All of my dad's sisters are doctors in education. Like, they're principals and administrators. All three of his sisters. All of them in education. Whole family education. And I'm the nigga who's in college who decides I want to be, excuse me, that was my last N-bomb, who decides he wants to be in comedy. And it wasn't until I started doing, I did Howard University and I did Spelman Homecoming that my grandfather, before he died in 2011, he was like, say, man, I heard good stuff about you, man. I heard some people saw you up there at that show. And he saw, my father had sent him a write-up that the Howard newspaper and the Spelman newspaper articles had sent to him. And he read them. And, Sorrells shines in the bright lights. And he was like, man, shine in that bright light. Shine in it. He said, I just wanted to make sure you were sure this is what you want to do. You got to go at it all the way. He said, be up there like Jay Leno. I watch Jay Leno. I watch Johnny Carson before I go to. I like Steve Harvey. He said, get big like that. And to get that, to earn that, I didn't get that right away. It took me almost 5 years to get that respect out of my grandfather wouldn't talk to me about it. And whenever I would get on the phone, still being a clown, huh? Yeah, you one of them old jokers got the thing on your head with the bells on, huh? You juggling too? You want some juggling balls? Hey, get him some juggling balls, man. That's what he need. He needs something to juggle. Do you want a pie in your face? I just seen you bozo with the nose. You homie the clown, huh? Homie don't play that. I'm like, man,
I can listen to you, like, I can listen to you impersonate your granddaddy all day long.
And my grandmother would be right there, Calvin, come on now. He ain't doing that, boy. Ain't doing that. He ain't doing that.